Lance, how can you help me with Michelle's back pain? She doesn't engage her abdominals.
All right, so in the golf swing, we start at the basics, the setup, alignment, and posture. All right, so we're going to check out Michelle's posture to see if she has something called S posture. S posture is an excessive anterior arching of her lower back. I don't know if we're going to see it, but let's set up in your posture, Michelle, facing Kaylee, and we're going to see what her posture looks like. And as presumed, if I put this bar right on the back of her back, you can see this big gap in her lumbar spine. It just tells me she's curving her lower back in the shape of the letter S. What that does is excessively activates her back and not enough abdominals. And that's exactly why Kaylee came to here. So let's do an exercise, Kaylee. Let's do a pull-down pattern-assisted core activation and then teach her how to find neutral posture. So Michelle's going to get set up in her golf posture and she's just going to pull this down. We got about 20 pounds of weight, not a lot of weight. You can still see her lower back is arched here. Now Michelle, all I want you to do is try to basically tilt your pelvis back and flatten. Perfect, right there. Notice how that gap is no longer there because Michelle has the ability now to turn her abdominals on and move her hips into the posterior direction, which is more ideal for rotating her pelvis, rotating her torso, and the number one reason it's safe for her back. So this is not an intense drill. You can take a little break. This is just a pattern-assisted activation drill using a cable pulley. So that's one of the reasons why we love these machines so much. You just get a little bit of a pull down. You can feel the pelvis change into posture, and over time, that will become her new setup posture. Back pain will be a thing of the past. But it doesn't end here. We have to go out to the range and put this into play with an actual golf club in her hand now.
We're back out here on the range at TPI. Kaylee, you've been in the gym with Michelle. You've been working on S posture. So tell me what's happening.
We did indeed, yeah. So as you saw earlier, when she set up, she had that big curve in her lower back, which you didn't like. So what we did, went on the pulley machine. She got into her normal posture, and then I was just teaching her as she pulled down, just to tilt just that little bit, engage those abs.
Awesome. So, you know, with postures, we see kind of three kinds. We see the neutral posture, which is what we're looking for, where the back is nice and flat. We see some people get this roundedness to their upper back. And then we see a lot of athletes, a lot of ladies tend to get what we call S posture, too much pelvic tilt. The reason for that is your pelvis is orientated a little bit differently for men. You also work out, you're very strong. So a lot of times when you're going to go pick up heavy weights, to protect your back, you'd have a little bit of S posture. Problem in the golf swing, that doesn't transfer. When we have S posture, it tends to pull us out of posture during the swing because it's very hard to rotate when you've got that much tilt to your pelvis. So that's why we did those exercises, tried to create a little bit of connection. So let's try and hit one for me, get in your normal setup, and then get out of that S posture. That was awesome.
Good job.
So again, you see, you'll notice there when you set up over the golf ball, you kind of created that connection. When you did that, did you feel like your core was engaging? That's what I'm looking for. So that's why we do those exercises in the gym, to try and get some connection between the brain and the body. Then we bring it out here to the golf course and we see the results like that. Great job.